It's a struggle that you really don't understand until you go through it. You know, someone can explain it to you, and so you meet the one that you know you want to spend the rest of your life with, and you start talking about having kids, and you just never think it's going to be a struggle. And then you start to understand some of the challenges you have in front of you. And my wife in particular had several challenges, and so we were left with very few options, it felt like.
In my 20s, I had an appendectomy, and that was so bad, I was hospitalized for a week.
They actually had to remove one of her fallopian tubes. So she had one that was completely gone, and the remaining one was completely blocked.
So we thought, even if it is open, the Hydrosalpinx may have caused a lot of damage, because you have a fallopian tube, which I think is the size of a hair follicle, and it's ballooned pretty big, and so who knows if it'll shrink back down, you know, once it's open.
The word from the medical community was, we're sorry, but you will not be able to have children the normal way. That was I remember having those conversations with her afterwards, and we were, I think numb was the first feelings, and then some desperation and just some hopelessness, but we never gave up. And I remember my wife went on the website, found Clear Passage, had me come over and look at it, and said, do you think I'm crazy, or do you think this was made for us? And I said, well, I think we should take a chance. I mean, what do we have to lose? And that's really where we found Clear Passage. When we went down, the first thing we felt right away was that this is where we're supposed to be. It was a very relaxed yet professional environment. We were comfortable, but we knew we were in a place that they were practicing a serious therapy, and we were in capable hands. I mean, I just remember feeling, I'm getting emotional thinking about it. I just remember feeling that you know, this is going to work for us. Either way, it was going to work for us.
I just felt comfortable, and it was almost like a spa feeling, and very private and very calming and very nurturing.
When Jenny was having the procedures, there's a lot of emotions. I mean, it was emotional because it was such a release, and she was healed. I could see her. She was being healed.
I remember getting these feelings of just emotional. I was getting really emotional, and I remember feeling relaxed and at peace, and I just felt like, no, whether this works or not, this is really good for me.
Prior to going to Clear Passage, we had enough evidence, we had enough of those tests to show that she was blocked, and the dye was not going through, and it was devastating. Went back, ran the test again. We went into the room, and they showed it to us, and we saw the dye had gone all the way through the fallopian tube.
It's open. I mean, we just started crying. We were over the moon. Just that little bit of hope. We were like, oh, well, let's get started then. Let's go for it. Let's just try right now. And so, sure enough, the tube was open. We were over the moon, and we did. We tried to get pregnant in the old-fashioned way, and we did. I think it was 1 month, and then the second month we got pregnant with Maria Rose. We knew we needed to probably try right away, just to keep our momentum going, or just to increase our odds, or, you know, we wanted to have kids, so why not try right away? And so we got pregnant again for the second time when Maria was a year old, and we gave birth to twins, Catherine and Edward, and again, now we have 3 redheaded miracles.
That feeling alone that's hard to explain, because it wasn't supposed to be possible. It wasn't supposed to be possible.
You know, once I experienced the therapy at Clear Passage, I just felt like, you know what, I feel at peace. I just feel more in tune with my own body, and I feel at peace, and whether or not it's going to happen or not, I think we are going to be okay. You know, we're going to be okay. And the fact that we got 3 healthy children, oh no, it's just overwhelmingly, I'm so lucky.